Studios got their start in 1985 in Silicon Valley. Companies were starting out of their garage and evolving into major corporations really quickly.
In Silicon Valley in 1985, there was really no architecture. We decided that it was time to create some iconic vision of what a high-tech building should be, what a high-tech architecture should look like.
Instead of hiding their computers and all their technology, we decided to showcase them and put them at the heart of their work and turn them into a design element.
We basically started looking at things quite differently than officing before, and that was Apple's issues, but how you look at things differently. It's all about this sort of collaborative, invitational, stirring up the sort of collective intelligence of a community.
So we brought this notion of collaboration to a broader set of industries and started working with law firms and media firms and advertising agencies and pharmaceutical firms and large corporate consumer good firms. And then in doing that, we then started taking those ideas across the globe.
We like to think about the future, like to think about the new, and we like to think about the ability to transform.
In projects such as Foundry Square, Chelsea Market, Canal Park, we're bringing something new and fresh to these previously underused neighborhoods.
South of Market was underdeveloped, the blocks were large, it tended to be industrial, and it was about time that something important happened in that part of the city. Foundry Square was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It was an opportunity to do something significant that was not in the city plan. Consequently, the idea of creating open space around the First and Howard intersection was totally unique and created this new center for South of Market.
Re-envisioning how those buildings work is a big part of our practice. So a lot of these projects are really about how we transform these buildings for an experience, and some of it is archaeological, where we're figuring out what are the best assets of the building that are there now, and then where do we need to break those rules and make a really great experience.
When we found the space at 650 Massachusetts Avenue, although there was not a single window in the space and it was primarily subterranean, we saw this opportunity to create a vertical campus in a really key part of the city.
So it's not just about restoring buildings, it's about reinventing them and carving them where we need to carve them to create great spaces and great connections.
It was a classic bowl stadium, one of the first 10 in America. It hadn't been touched for a better part of 75 years. So we had the enviable position of taking this beautiful facade and this beautiful bowl, saving them, preserving them, turning it into a modern game day venue for Cal Athletics. Juxtaposing the modern press box, steel framed and glass, on top of the classical facade was really the winning formula in this building, because the new is new, the old is old. I think that's what the jury liked at the American Institute of Architects 2015 Honor Awards. Having looked back on 30 years, it's amazing the clients we've had who are not afraid to say something. We've had clients who want to say something instead of nothing. I mean, there have been tremendous changes in the world in the last 30 years. Yet on the other hand, 30 years ago, we had a vision. We had a vision to go out and say something.
There are times where I'm collaborating with New York or Paris or San Francisco, and that's the type of clients that we have. Our clients expect us to have an international perspective, and that institutional knowledge within a city is really important, but being able to bring in that larger global perspective is so important, and our clients expect it from us.
The time was right. The time was right for a new firm to come up and begin to say things that hadn't been said before.